You keep talking about love. I'm talking about that ghost. Where the people at?
Yeah. 5 rounds in the comment section looking like the canvas. 10 albums drop, no cheers, just the algorithm glancing. 100 views, 2 taps, well that's my name on the card. All this work on a heavy bag, nobody rating the hearts. You call it devotion, I call it shadow boxing the void. Punching combos at the air till my knuckles feel destroyed. I ain't begging for arenas, I just need one voice in the crowd. One cutman in my corner saying, yo, I hear you out. That ain't vanity, hero, that's the reason we fight it all. To connect on the inside, not just shadow fainting the wall. But you dropping rounds to a judge that don't even keep score. Posting tracks like bloody gloves left hanging on the door of an empty gym. Since the dial-up days went dead, you built a shrine to your pain. Never check who got fed, I'm tired of sitting ringside. Slow clap in an empty room, hearing only my breath echo back like a sonic boom. At what point do these mixtapes turn to throwing in the towel? At what point do your posters peel and you just take the bow and step out? Yeah, it's the invisible crowd, we in the back just lurking. Dead silent, but we feel every line you working. No cheers, no signs, just hoods and bow heads. We the ones in the staircase, quoting what you said from the train to the app. We just nod, don't shout, real ones move quiet, that's the loud you talk about. If you spit it from the heart, we gon' feel that sound. You ain't rapping to the void. Yeah, it's the invisible crowd. You think the crowd is invisible? Cause they ain't speaking. Maybe they just listening different. Yeah, you need a number to validate the blood that I bled. I need a mouthpiece, a mic, and a roof over my head. You see an empty room, I see a corner where I trust, where I lace up every scar and let the syllables adjust. Where the silence wrap around me like the towel on my face. Where the cut man is the spirit and the bell is just grace. You talking cards on the wall, I'm talking names on my soul. Judge never raised my hand, but I know I won them rounds, bro. I've been sitting on a stool between life and the grave. No crowd in my corner, just the breath that I saved. You call it punishment, I call it learning how to stand. When the canvas kiss your cheek and no one reaching for your hand. I've been invisible my whole life, shadow, yeah that's my lord. Turned the quiet to a gym, turned every echo to a score. Now I'm sparring with the ghosts who never made it out they block. They replaying every bar, 3 AM like a clock. They ain't posting, they ain't tweeting, they just feel it in their spine. Numbers never rang the bell, but I know I land every line. Yeah, it's the invisible crowd, we in the back just lurking. Dead silent, but we feel every line you working. No cheers, no signs, just hoods and bow heads. We the ones in the staircase, quoting what you said from the train to the ab. We just nod, don't shout, real ones move quiet, that's the loud you talk about. If you spit it from the heart, we gon' feel that sound. You ain't rapping to the void. Yeah, it's the invisible crowd. One of you needs the crowd to feel real. One of you needs the silence to feel safe. Both of you are missing a point. Shadow, you ain't wrong, what a witness. Art is a bridge, but a bridge don't drop from clouds. You gotta hustle on the ridge. Hero, you ain't wrong to love the quiet, catching your breath. But you camping on the corner stool, mistaking rest for death. Y'all praying to your playlist like the bell gon' ring itself. But the ref don't mark the scorecard if you shadow swinging stealth. You pressing vinyl in your bedroom like a cut that never clots. Bleeding verses on the canvas, never stepping out the spot. Crowd ain't invisible, you ducking eye contact and heat. Dropping 10 joints from the crib, never touched a single street. You want roars, you gotta eat the jabs, walk through the smoke. Take the towel off your shoulders, let them see you when you choke. Garden ain't grow in the dark, you gotta step out, turn that soil. Talk to fiends, kids, hustlers, feel they post inside the toil. Stop begging for a verdict from a timeline on repeat. The bell been ringing this whole round, get up and walk your feet. Yo, it's the invisible crowd, we in the back just lurking. Dead silent, but we feel every line you working. No cheers, no signs, just hoods and bow heads. We the ones in the staircase, quoting what you said from the train to the ab. We just nod, don't shout, real ones move quiet, that's the loud you talk about. If you spit it from the heart, we gon' feel that sound. You ain't rapping to the void. That, the invisible crowd. The invisible crowd. Kulture. The invisible crowd. Kulture.